I need is one night.
You gon' have to splurge on it.
All I need is one night.
Whip in a purse.
I went deaf.
All I need is one night, one chick, dumb drip. Baby want a piece, call me scrumptious. Baby wanna be with me, call me husband. She was singing on my mic, Teddy Ruxpin. This that true love cool, first time I heard the flow, they knew I do. Christina Pink, Moulin Rouge, got the three-piece suit, mink blue love shoes. Yeah. I went deaf, blew my mood, I just give it. That's you.
I went deaf on. I went deaf on the. All I need is one night.
You gon' have to splurge on it.
All I need is one night.
Whip in a purse.
I went deaf on it. I went deaf. I went deaf.
Gone are the days, now I'm coming back stronger. These kind of scars go deeper than skin. Don't make a sign if I stay any longer. Been through the dark and I won't go back again. No, I won't go back again. These kind of sins always end in a reckoning. No, I won't go back again. These kind of scars go deeper than skin. Oh, I'm done setting myself on fire just so I can keep you up. I'm done killing my own desires just so I can give you yours. You think I'm gonna keep on running back to you like I did before? No more, no more, no more. Told you all my insecurities, it didn't occur to me. I was pouring my heart out at the table. You turn on me, you turn on me. Said you'd take it to your grave, now it's dirt on me. I should've known better back then. I would've sworn it was forever. Love, hate, the same thing, different call letters. I never thought I'd see the side of you. Nothing left to say but goodbye. I'm done setting myself on fire just so I can keep you up. I'm done killing my own desires just so I can give you yours. You think I'm gonna keep on running back to you like I did before? No more, no more, no more.
On just a brilliant and starry night here in the desert Southwest, the roof is open, and it's time for football at State Farm Stadium here in the Phoenix suburb of Glendale. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Matt Gay to kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Beck. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Now it's Beck. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They'll go back. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the Cardinals' 45-yard line.
Looking to throw. Mendoza. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Mendoza. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles. 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys, because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence, show some aggressiveness. Let's go pick it up.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to throw. Mendoza. And this one too low.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Looking to throw. Mendoza. Short throw caught by Bowers. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this 1st quarter. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Mendoza. Flush to his right. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the... Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. And this offense, this new offense, would appear they still have a few kinks to work through.
And isn't that to be expected? It's a unit that hasn't played together a real game before, so they definitely got some growing pains, Brandon. And this one, it cost them 2 points.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. They'll start on the ground with Ginty. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
They'll go again with Ginty. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Genty. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. From the 21, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion. And here's Mendoza off the play fake. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Saints back at the 31. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. So that now back-to-back drive CD that have ended with an interception.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him, and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Going to the air, Beck. He'll get this out to Love. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Given 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals 1st down as well.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. Open man here is Benson. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Shotgun handoff now for Love. And he is going to lose yardage here. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd
Throwing
down.
now, here's Beck. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Michael Wilson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2.
Here's Beck on the 2-point try. Escaping the pressure right. It's complete. And that is caught for the 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, did we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll look to throw here on first down. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Looking to throw. Mendoza. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
The second down pass intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Beck looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Love. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Cardinals, first down.
Back to pass. Caught. It's Wilson. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down and 8. Play action now. Beck. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Ryland up and good. And the lead now stands at 13.
Raiders 2. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Across midfield. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And they'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Back to throw. Mendoza flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, yeah, they need designs of getting back into this football game in the second half. They're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the New York Giants. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from East Rutherford. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Second. 3, 2, set.
And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 9 yards.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Hit as he throws, that one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure's too much to get away from that time. Good third down stop, and it sets up fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. Inside the 35.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on fourth down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
The extra point is up and through. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Williams now to throw. We're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. And he is not going to get away. That one blown up in the backfield.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he's going to have the Bears first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
First down, Bears.
The motion man is Raymond. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He's going to let this one go for Raymond. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Throwing again. Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Chicago.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. They will run it over center with Swift. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
A good spot here, second and a yard. They'll go again with Swift, and he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They come up now on third down and 4 to go. Rolling to the left. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of first.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Turnover on down.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
They'll go again with Scatterboo. Wow, look up, see defender all over it. Stopped him behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 yards. It's third down and 5.
On third down, here is Dart. Forced to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A big play for the Giants. And even 30 yards.
The 43-yard line.
A run straight ahead, that's Scatterboo. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Oh, the ball is out. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bag.
And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Two minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. What can they do here on third down and 7? Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with. Not able to pick up a single first down, so give a lot of credit for the defense stopping this drive before it really got started.
Williams to the air once more. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and 1. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
And the Giants, first down.
They'll run out of the gun with Scalaboo. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
17 yards.
A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Dart gonna tap this one forward. Very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yardage. On 2nd down, Dart in trouble, and down he goes. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I really like the personnel adjustment by the defensive coordinator, Mike. They go dime coverage, so they're going to bring out 6 defensive backs, really play the pass and muddy it up with as many pass defenders as you can. Nowhere to go with the ball, and now we got to see, does the offensive coordinator, when he sees that dime package take the field, what answers does he have?
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Flush to his right. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the 3rd quarter begins. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
At the 37-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll put Loveland in motion. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. Swift gets it from the pistol. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Bears 1st down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another 1st down. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's got Loveland free left side. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the 1st down inside the 25.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
This is caught 2. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal. They'll put Loveland in motion. Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He gets it to go, and the Bears will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, in time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterby. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 38 now, here is 2nd down and 5. Dart. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hey, Georgia!
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. A gain of 14. Good way to start the fourth quarter with a first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. And he'll be taken down. A big-time play out of the G-men. 45 yards. High game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Scatterboo, and he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants.
The point attempt to come here.
The kick is good, and the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14, Bears 7.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Yeah! He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. Burden, the man on the move. Swift. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1. They'll go. It's Swift. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears 1st down. They get it easily. 4th and 1, and they pick up 5.
1st down, Chicago.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go for Raymond. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
On the coverage defensively.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. They'll put Loveland in motion. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That is caught downfield by Odunze. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and the 1st down.
Well, after that conversion, now the conversation on the sideline is, what do we do if we score? Are we content with just kicking an extra point and tying this thing up? Or does this coach decide to go for the 2-point conversion and try to win in regulation? First things first, they're going to have to score, but, man, I hope we get to see that decision.
Here's 1st down. In motion, it's Odunze. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. Third down coming up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin. And the Giants have just about sewn up this football game.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Brought down at his own 6-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Scatterboot. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. So it's a win from Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy.